Good day, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of our Tech Talk Show. Apple released their iPhone 14 Pro models in September 2022, but we've been hearing rumors about the iPhone 15 since before the new iPhones even came out. Before we begin this episode, allow us to present Mr. Sajad Khan, CEO of Silicon Valley Global PH Inc. Welcome, sir. Having you on board is a pleasure once again. Without further ado, let us begin. There are a few rumors about the next iPhone 15, including USB-C, periscope camera technology, and Qualcomm modem processors, and the new A17 Bionic chip. But nothing is confirmed just yet. This overview summarizes all of the information we currently know about the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro. But it is early in the development cycle, so Apple plans subject to change it.
Okay, so we talk about very good topic, which is the phone technology, and Apple is the one, I think, number one on the race, having these technological advancements of this phone. So right now, this phone basically is taking away a lot of business in the world. Phone is taking away the camera, big cameras, a lot of money people spend in the past, and phone take away those businesses. Phone take away a lot of other things, including the calculator. You don't need anymore. So calendar you don't need. So we used to have a hanging calendar in the house, but right now we don't need them anymore. So with apps and everything, lot of other technological advancements are already there due to the advanced phone that is coming out every now and then, with not only Apple but Samsung and some other companies as well. And the technology behind the phone, which is the CPU, GPU, and the RAM memories, the hard disk space and other things are also growing rapidly. So for today we are going to talk about iPhone 15, which is noted here, and we talk about the rumors, we talk about the leaks and the specifications that is currently in our hand due to the supply chain, because that's what we call basically. Because when we're making a phone or any kind of devices, of course we need to fix the supply chain system, which is maybe, for example, we need to have our for example USB-C, we need to have the 5G modem, we need to have the casing, the other SoCs. So what normally happen is the supply chain, when the suppliers get some orders, so from there these leakers can get some information, and that's how basically they know advance that which model or which technology will be used for a next phone or next devices, tech devices. So anyway, so on the iPhone 15, we heard a lot of rumors that they're going to change the Pro Max model to something called iPhone 15 Ultra, right? So we call it Ultra, whatever it is. So I will ask Atif to talk about the rumors about the iPhone 15 Ultra model of the phones.
According to the Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple might potentially replace the Pro Max version of the iPhone 15 with a new Ultra model. Apple in 2022 introduced the Apple Watch Ultra, and it also has used the Ultra naming for the highest end version of the M1. It stands to reason that the highest end iPhone available, often the Pro Max, could be renamed to the iPhone 15 Ultra.
Okay, so the Pro Max basically is I think Ultra is a better name, and it can come up with maybe like what happened to the new M2 chips, right? They put up two CPU together, and they put combine the two CPUs so that it has the very big power. So I think maybe Apple might come up with something that similar angles that it can have a very big power on the phone as well. And Apple has two things. One is the A15 or 16 or 17 Bionic chips, what we call Bionic. So the A series chips, and they have their M series. So M series are for laptops and maybe their Pro, iPad Pro and some other devices for now. And they are still keeping the A series for the mobile phones. Okay, in the past, A series was also used. I think some of them are still being used for iPad and previous versions, right? So So A series. So what I can see in the future is Apple might get out of the A series, because when they have this M series, which is more powerful than A series, basically, it has more core count, it has more efficiency and performance core, right? So I think that's about it. So what do you think is if Apple is coming up with that one, and other problem is Apple, the new chips which is coming up with what they call 3 nanometer chips, that will be used for the process. The nanometer process will be used for the next iPhones and other devices Apple has, and Apple already booked the factory of the TSMC for that one. So that new being saying that that 3 nanometer chips is gonna be 20% more expensive than the quality wafer, where is all the chips is printed, chemicals, right? So the wafer was like $16,000 in the past. So the new wafer there, we heard rumors that they are going to charge 20,000 or more. So of course a 20-25% jump on the price on the chips design, chips manufacturing side. So I believe Apple might be increasing the phone prices as well. So what do you think? What are the rumors, Atif, again? What are the rumors on the prices in the Apple?
Apple's ambitious aspiration for the upcoming smartphone generation have already been made by iPhone 15 leaks. But according to recent information, those goals come at a high cost. Last month, the leaker revealed that the bill of materials for the iPhone 15 Ultra, Apple's new name for its Pro Max models, will increase by up to $100. Now, this Apple Pro states that iPhone 15 Ultra will have a starting price as high as $1,299, a $200 increase on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and the biggest single generation jump in iPhone history.
So anyway, so that's basically it. So it's going to be a little bit maybe more expensive because of a lot of new technologies are coming up together with all those Apple phones and the technological advancements, things, the chip design and other things get increased price. So we will talk about a little bit more. We'll go into Apple also try to have they call it the folded phone, but we haven't seen them yet. Basically, so unlike Samsung and other phone, some of them already have the folded phone, but Apple, we have seen a lot of rumors that is coming up, but it's not yet there. So we haven't seen them yet. But on the design, I've seen from iPhone 11 or something. I think 10 was a little bit curvy design. From the 11 it up to 14, I haven't seen a lot of changes in the design. The same thing that the phone is a bit bulky, and of course the camera and the other technological advancements was added to the phone, but the phone design stay as a similar. So from 11 to 14 is almost the same basically, with only things get upgraded like chipset and other camera and some other materials. So the specification and other things. So the new phone iPhone 15, we have seen a lot of rumors that it will have a design change a little bit. So I will ask Isha to talk about those designs for the new iPhone 15.
For the design, rumors suggest that iPhone 15 models will look similar to the iPhone 14 models, but the peel-a-hole cutout will expand to the entire lineup. That means all iPhone 15 models would have no notch, instead adopting the dynamic island introduced in the iPhone 14 Pro models. As there are no major design changes expected, Apple will likely continue to offer 4 models, which are the 6.1-inch iPhone 15, the 6.1-inch iPhone 15 Pro, the 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Max, and the 6.7-inch iPhone 15 Pro Max. The Pro models will have higher-end features and will be more expensive, while the standard iPhone 15 model will be more cheaper.
Okay, so that's basically more or less the design. What I heard that iPhone 15 will have a curvy design again than the straightforward. So it will have is a curved edge. So edge will be the the curve. So and what rumors that we have heard about iPhone 15 is one of them is like it might replace the stainless steel chassis to a titanium chassis. So to talk about a little bit more about the titanium chassis and the steel chassis different, Alif, I will ask you more about that one.
So Twitter leaks Shrimp Apple Pro has suggested that the 2023 iPhone 15 will include a titanium chassis. Titanium is 3 to 4 times stronger, 45% lighter, corrosion resistant, and has higher thermal conductivity than stainless steel. As mentioned by Mr. Sajjad Khan, it also features curved rear edges that will replace the existing squared-off design. The back edges of the device will allegedly be rounded off, similar to the casing on the 2021 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pro models.
Okay, so and also it will add. I heard that it will having a solid-state volume and power buttons will be replaced by right now the mechanical power buttons, and so it will be like iPhone 7 in the past, which has a circle button, right? The home button. That home button will be replaced and bring in the side of the phone instead of mechanical design, because in long term, if mechanical design is like buttons, it deformed. So they are planning to change that technology to that state volume as well. And the other thing is like it's been a long time. Apple is trying to replace that home button in the past to have their the no touch ID, we call it. So no touch ID, they're trying to have a lot of designs that the fingerprints can be used instead of facial only, but also the fingerprints will be used, but I haven't seen them. And then the other things that we see is that the Apple is replacing the problem is European Union basically set a standard for type USB-C. So when we call it USB-C, then Apple's the Apple phone, the charging port might be replaced with the USB-C basically because of their Lightning port or will be replaced. And also we are going to have speed and the modem of Apple has been designing their what do you call this modem for the 5G modems. Basically, they have been designing it and they've been using those. But I think Apple is going to use Qualcomm modem basically. So because Qualcomm modem is the most advanced technology on the modem technology today, 5G modems in the world. So of course it has a better power, better speed, and everything. So I think Apple is going to use the Qualcomm modem. So I will ask you a little bit more about the upcoming A17 Bionic chips.
So in the A series chips, the iPhone 15 models could be the first to feature an A series chip built on Apple supplier TSMC's next generation 3nm node. 3nm chip technology is expected to increase processing performance by up to 10 to 15%, while also reducing power consumption by up to 30%. Apple chip supplier TSMC is rumored to be scaling back on plans for 3nm chips after losing an order from Intel. It is not clear if the disruption will impact Apple 3nm chip production, but TSMC is producing the 3nm A17 Bionic chips expected to be used in the iPhone 15 models.
So that's basically it. But you see, so the process node itself, the 3nm process node, is going to save Apple or any kind of new chips technology with a lot of things. Number one, the one you were saying that the power consumptions will be reduced to 30%. And at the same time, if you are having, let's say, we have 5nm chips and we have the same design with the 3nm chips, still the 3nm chips will have 10 to 15% performance with the same. Of course, when we are having Apple is having the 3nm chips, meaning is shrink more smaller, so smaller on size, and definitely on the new advancement of the Apple chips design, they will put up more transistors to it. Right now, maybe they're putting up, for example, they're putting up 15-17 billion transistors. I believe they will be putting up more transistors to that one. So only the 3 to 5, these two things alone we're having a lot of differences on the performance. So we today in Apple iPhones we have like 20 hours battery life on a regular Apple phones. But if the it can have save the 30% more, then it will go like 30 hours of battery life without changing anything. But what rumors we have right now is Apple is going to might replace their 4,300 ampere battery to 5,000, right? So that will give another boost, and together with everything, I think we're going to see a 50 hours of battery life with all the technological advancements and all the power savings and everything else. So, and at the same time, the phone is heavy. I have iPhone, and every time I'm using it for a long time, it's very hard for your hand. So when we have this titanium chassis to it, and it's going to be another 45% lighter. So of course it will be giving a good impact to your hand and for the phones. So we're not going to talk about more, but I think one major things we miss is of course on the mobile we talk about always a good camera, right? So we what we hear is the new camera will be added to the Apple lineup, because there are a new camera, they call it what they call
Periscope camera lens.
So it's a periscope camera lens technology. Beside your regular camera that we have right now, 3 cameras, we have ultra wide cameras, we have wide cameras. So iPhone 14 Pro we have like 48 megapixel cameras. I think it might be also increase in the Pro 15 model. We might have 96 or 100 megapixel cameras. But of course the speed of the US, of course the current phone has Type 2.0, USB 2.0, but the new one 2.0 only have 480 megabits per second, right? So but the new USB 3.2 basically will support after 20 gigabits per second. So those are the things are there. So I will ask Ali to talk about a little bit about the periscope cameras lens technology.
So there have been multiple rumors about Apple's work on periscope telephoto lens technology. And this type of lens could be introduced in the 2023 iPhones, likely in the iPhone 15 Pro models. According to Apple analyst Ming-Chu Kuo, only the larger iPhone 15 Pro Max, or named right now iPhone 15 Ultra, is going to get the periscope camera lens, so it's possible it will be limited to the highest end and most expensive model.
Okay. So the periscope lens technology offers optical zoom capabilities that exceed those possible on the standard telephoto lens that we have right now on the phones, Apple phones. So it can even have 5 times, even 10 times zoom. Even there are phones coming up in Samsung, it can have 100 times zoom. So you can see the moon and so next time there will be no periscope, maybe there will be a telescope camera will be added, so that we don't need to buy a telescope anymore in our roof deck to put to see the sky anymore. So anyway, so that's basically the things, and the sensor that we also had a rumors that the camera sensors of the new Apple phones will be replaced to Sony's instead of the new image sensors. Yeah. So that's basically what we have. The Qualcomm is there, A15. So and other things is we hear that the memory or the RAM will be increased to the new phone from the 6 gigabyte to the 8 gigabyte. So and I think as usual, Apple is always releasing their phone every year September. So we are expecting next year 2023 September. But I think early next year I heard, due to the chip problems between China and America, I heard that they're fixing the TSMC is putting up their factory or production line in the US. So that one, I think Apple is booking that one, and Apple is pushing TSMC to put, because America might not be able to let Apple to produce their phones in Asia or especially in China, so they might have their backup plans, and they might. So anyway, so I think we will end up with our new iPhone 15 Pro, we can call specification leak or rumors or something like that. So I will ask Alif to have the closing remarks.
So that concludes our today's episode about the Apple's iPhone 15 rumored specifications and release date. Once again, thank you to our CEO, Mr. Sajid Khan, and thank you viewers for watching.
Hello, techies! Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for our future videos.
And you have any further questions, please comment down below.